Obviously you came down in the conditioning stint earlier this season. A little bit of a different situation this time around. How do you how are you sort of dealing with being back here in Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah, it is a different situation for me. It's something that I'm gonna have to learn, and I guess something that I'm gonna have to adapt to. Being back down here, I want to help the team as much as possible and do everything I can, and ultimately play well so I get another opportunity.
When you went back up, did you feel like you were more back to yourself and playing the way you wanted to play?
Yeah, I thought I got some traction. I was getting some wins and I was playing well, but I think it was just the inconsistency of my game that within games and playing consecutively that ultimately led me back here. So I think just cleaning that up and working on my game, and I think that'll really help.
I say the goaltending position, it's kind of one of those things where, if the team's winning and playing well, it probably doesn't get brought up. But, as a team, when the team's not winning, you sort of get thrown into the spotlight. Do you feel like that's kind of the case where, obviously maybe not playing your best, but, the team as a whole also wasn't playing at their best?
It's tough to say. I think ultimately it's up to me and it's my game, and I think taking care of myself at this point is what I need to do, and I think just working on those things that I mentioned before, I think will really help, and ultimately that'll get me where I want to be.
Having said that, how nice is it to sort of come down to this team that's playing really well towards the top of the division, and gives you a chance to to hop in and start winning some games?
Yeah, they've been playing really well down here. The younger kids have been doing great, and it's been fun to watch. Obviously, playing here before. You follow along and you talk to some of the guys here, so it's been really good to see, and I'm excited to be back there with them.
Have you sort of rekindled with some of the guys? I think Jack St. Ivy's here, Valtteri is down here. I don't want to say you're all in the same situation, but you're all kind of here but want to get back to the NHL. You sort of feel like you have some guys you could lean on while you're here.
Yeah, it's nice to have some familiar faces that you spend time with, so being able to spend time with those guys and kind of rekindle and go to dinners and have lunch and just spend time at the rink, I think that really helps.
And then just overall, I know you're kind of facing some adversity right now. How do you sort of block out the noise and sort of just focus inward on what you can do?
Just playing. I think it'll be nice just to be down here and just play some games. I think playing games, it takes your minds off everything, and just doing that every day and just practicing hard and doing all the little things that you can to ultimately help you get back to where you want to be.
And then just how do you sort of turn this into a positive, this situation being here?
The team's been doing really well. They've been playing some good hockey, and they've been winning a lot of games. Like you said, they're at the top of the division, so it'll be fun to stand back there with them and ultimately fight for the top of the division.